It's Week 17 of the 2024 season, and we've got CeeDee Lamb. He's been a quarterback's best friend, nearing 1,300 yards receiving on the year. It's the Colts and the Patriots, and it's all up next.
Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in Foxborough. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. 15 carries, 57 yards.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we have a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Brady. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. Meanwhile, Brady's throw into the hands of Henry here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Again, it's Brady. Setting up the screen, Harris. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Brady going to throw. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And he's got it to about the 40.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Brady now to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long way throwing, and he can't connect. A big play there for Indy. 49 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop.
Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. Throwing now is Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it second down and 12. To throw, it's Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Throwing on second and long. Brady, open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Now Brady. Wide open receiver complete. He'll get it inside the 20, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the...
got away from it, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
On the give, this is Harris. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Going to run the toss here to Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that...
Touchdown, Patriots! Jacoby Myers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Pats have taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all capped off by Jacoby Myers on the touchdown reception. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. It'll be a pickup of 4. And it'll give the Colts a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Brady to throw again. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Brady. Open man is Myers. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
The kick by Pinheiro is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. From the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he returns this to the 22. And the Colts ready to go to work to start the 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. A Up the middle, here's Taylor. Trucks over it. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That is caught, Michael Pittman with it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 33. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. There he goes, right side. 30, 10, 5. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. There was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll toss to Harris. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Russell Gage, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The 40. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Colts. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Henry. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And a nice job there skipping away from the 1 tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. 2nd down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Brady now to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another kick. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Here's Brady to throw. Open man, the tight end Henry. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Well, he tries to...
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blue, strips on them still new.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Foxborough. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And at one point, he announced to the NFL world that he had accomplished everything he needed to and was going to retire, but then reversed that decision. And I think everyone who likes football loves the fact that he's still out there throwing it around and still at the top of his game. And currently seeing it accomplish just about everything, he figured there was always room to add to that legacy.
Well, look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 15 carries, 57 yards.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had 1,000-yard rushers this year. That means something in today's NFL.
Steps away. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Rodgers on the return. And he's... to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with the football. And they will be let out by their second-year quarterback.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
They're hoping to get rid of that interception bug. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, it's going to be this cold. I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
He'll drop to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And on downs. They'll run. Here's Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. To throw, it's Brady. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On the ground, it's Harris. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
They'll try and run with Harris. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Colts pick it up.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less
less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. T. Higgins hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Brady now on first down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They run with Harris. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Brady. Complete. It's Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Pushes him over. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Calling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Brady. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kendrick Bourne, 36 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Kendrick Bourne. Things off with a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it up. Not a good one. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offensive coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with it and try and get him settled. How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now. 3rd and 10. Brady going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Left side to Lamb. And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Indianapolis. CeeDee Lamb. 89 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculated, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense continues to shoot. Foot, and here another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady over the middle, complete. It's Myers. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Brady. Pass complete once again to Bourne. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Harris has it over the middle. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game, with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time. Back to throw here. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll look look to throw now on first down. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. CeeDee Lamb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the... And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. CeeDee Lamb with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles... Signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Brady. This complete to Henry over the middle. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry for Harris. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On play action, now Brady. Open man is born. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 33. 23 yards the pickup there. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Harris running straight ahead. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. To throw is Brady. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Dayo Odeyingbo able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him or bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll find Pittman. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
On the counter, it's Taylor.
And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 42.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They'll look to throw.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays.
And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Brady. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down is Brady. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Brady to throw again. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They go play action here on first down.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Pats will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Bobby Okereke
came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on second and long. Brady, open man right side, Myers.
On the move past the 40. Down the sideline he goes. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Brady. That is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
To throw again on second down. Brady.
That swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. Touchdown. Jacoby Myers. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots are going to take over at their own 41.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set to try again after the sack. Brady. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it was Kendrick Bourne who was able to cap things off with a touchdown.
And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Marcus Jones picks it. And the Pats are going to get... their own 40-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles. That might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Brady going to throw.
He's got Henry. And he will get a good amount of yardage back on 2nd down, but the clock still runs.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he will have a Patriots first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Here's Brady. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
This one caught downfield by Higgins.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.